Adam and Zach here, and today we are bringing you another big boy IPA. This one is from Elysian Brewing. I believe they're out of Seattle, or West Coast. So this is like their flagship IPA. It's their number one seller. It's just a classic IPA, 8.2% ABV, 73 IBUs. This was originally brewed in 2012 out of their test facility as a one-off kind of thing. And they called it Space Dust because what they did was they used a bunch of leftover Galaxy hops and threw it in the beer, hence the name Space Dust. But since then, they've actually adjusted the formula and it now has Chinook, Citra, and Amarillo hops in it. So it's a little bit different from when it was originally brewed, but since they brewed it, it has become their number one beer. So let's just get right into the tasting notes.
Yeah. So with it being a West Coast brewery, you would expect this to be more of a West Coast style, especially with the fact that it uses Chinook, which is supposed to be a lot more on that piney resinous side.
Yeah.
But really a lot more that you're getting out of it is most of that Citra and Amarillo with like a lot of that like kind of tropical fruit flavor.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more like the current trend of West Coast style IPA.
It's like a good like segue into like a hazy, juicy beer, but it's not quite that.
Yeah, it's definitely the hop shining in this though.
For sure.
It's got a heavy malt backbone,
Definitely malty.
really just there to balance it out because most of what you're getting is kind of that more like tropical fruit flavor into that like a little bit of bitterness on the sides of your tongue, which it's a really pleasant, easy drinking beer for being 8.2%.
Yeah, it's a pretty big boy IPA at 8.2.
Sludge.
So like I wouldn't recommend killing a six pack in a sitting. But
not unless you have nothing going on later. Just a nap in your immediate future.
Yeah. But yeah, this is a good beer. I mean, it's got a really nice, crisp, hop, bitter finish to it, which is like reminiscent of those West Coast IPAs that we like.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, this is a really good beer. You can see why it's their number one seller. And don't be confused with Zombie Dust because this is not what that is.
Different beer.
Different beer entirely. But a very good one, very good IPA. For those who don't really like the juicy styles or anything like that, this would be one that will bring you back to that West Coast style for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so run the Big Red, get yourself some Space Dust. Cheers.